Mike, can a GM talk to Odell Beckham? Can you ask for that right now?
Absolutely. So after 4 o'clock, Dan, yesterday, he was a free agent, and at 4:01, I'm on the phone with him if I'm the GM of any team that's contending.
What about coach, quarterback? Does that happen?
Absolutely. And we're going to tell him, hey, look, here's the exact role we want you to play. Here's a scheme. And you come in and let's just flush what's happened in the past. Cleveland Giants, that's ancient history. Come in, give us 8 meaningful regular season games. We'll go to the postseason. And we want to set you up, OBJ, to make a lot of money next March. Hopefully it's with us. If not, it'll be with another team.
Yeah, if you had 2 questions, Mike, as a GM, what would you ask Odell Beckham?
Number one, is it in the past, the reputation was you rather lose 49-47 and have 150 catches than win 10-6 with only 1 catch. Is that fair or unfair? And then number 2 would be is, what are your goals? What do you want to accomplish? And how do you expect to get there?
See, I would want to know what role did he play in the video that was put out by his dad? Now, that he kind of submarined Baker Mayfield, or at least co-signed on this. Would that concern you as a GM signing Odell Beckham?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to know that you're in charge of you and everybody else around you. And the pen's in your hand, OBJ, in terms of what you want everyone to think of you. Because right now there is noise. There's a lot of distractions. So you could flush it, and that could be ancient history. Or if that comes here and it doesn't work here, after your 13, usually you're a minimum guy. So the pen's in your hand. What do you want people to think of you?
The team that makes the most sense for Odell Beckham Jr. is who?
Dan, to me, it's Green Bay, and here's why. You come in, you're with Aaron Rodgers, you're on the opposite of Devontae Adams, you're in an ideal situation, and Aaron Rodgers, all that noise aside of what's just happened, Dan, he's running the program there, and he'll tell you exactly where you want to be, the routes, at what depth, and if you do this, you're going to get the ball. If you don't, we're going to get the ball to Alan Lazard and Valdez, Scantling, and everybody else. So you need somebody who's strong, conviction. It's a lot like Tom Brady, Antonio Brown. It's really a win-win, and having Aaron there will give OBJ the best chance to be successful.
What about Tampa? What about Kansas City? What about Seattle? You got strong quarterbacks.
Yeah, I think Tampa, there's just too much there between, Antonio Brown, Godwin, Edmonds, Gronk. I just don't know if there's enough opportunity. Kansas City, they just try to run that same play, Dan, with Josh Gordon. So, maybe 3 weeks ago, Seattle to me is a possibility. And then the other team, he's from Louisiana. And let's face it, the Saints have a really good defense. Michael Thomas is out for the year, but the quarterback situation right now is a big question mark. So if I was representing OBJ, the Saints would be at the bottom of that group because I just don't know how productive I would be.
Yeah, and you can't put him in a situation where he's going to respect Trevor Siemian. And Trevor Siemian, even though that's his number 1 receiver, you still have to placate him. And I think that's where Baker Mayfield got in trouble early is this is OBJ. I want him to be my friend. I want him to respect me. And defenses have to know this, Mike, that he is going to zero in on him. Are the Browns better without Odell Beckham? And if so, why?
Yeah, Dan, it's really remarkable. The stats back it up, the tape backs it up, because I think Baker just plays quarterback. Last week, Jarvis Landry had 11 yards receiving. He was a non-factor, but 8 different players touched the ball. Chubb obviously had a big game. Denzel Ward had a pick 6. They put up a lot of points because they were diverse on their offense. And Donovan Peoples-Jones was a big-time recruit coming out of the Michigan area. And when he played at Michigan, there was really just very poor quarterback play. I think he has a chance to be really good. I'm not saying like an elite star, but he could be a bona fide, really solid receiver. So they have a number of weapons, and they could just play offense and not worry about OBJ.